I'm Stephanie. I'm a junior in high school. I have a 3.0 GPA, and I feel like I have a lot of self-criticizing thoughts because I come from a very brilliant family. Both of my parents are doctors, and my siblings are all really, like 4.0 straight A students, and I'm not. So I have a lot of criticism toward myself because I don't fit that norm.
Stephanie, glad you made it in today.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, I failed a big test.
Oh. Let's talk about the homework we gave you last time. Did that help you going into your test, being mindful?
I guess it helped a little. I mean, I was less hard on myself than I would have been because I know I didn't study as much as I should have. So that, I was mindful of that it wasn't just that I'm stupid, it's that I didn't study.
Good. Can you tell me some of the specific thoughts you had when you first got your grade on your test?
I thought that I must be adopted because there is no way that I came from such a brilliant family. Because, holy crap, I am a failure at life.
I'm glad you were aware of those thoughts. Did you have a chance to practice any of the mindful breathing we talked about last time?
No, I didn't do it.
Okay, so let's give you a little more review about what the mindful breathing is, because I wonder if you don't understand it, is that's why you weren't able to implement it. It's just the idea of stopping what you're doing, taking your breaths with it, being aware, breathing with your diaphragm down here instead of as much with your chest. Do you want to practice a few more times with me right now?
Sure.
Okay. Good. How did that make you feel?
A lot calmer.
Good, I'm glad. I know it seems really silly, but it's great because it's the kind of thing you don't have to tell anyone that you're doing. You can just do it at your desk during your test. You can do it while you're studying. So I think you're going to be able to study a little bit more since you were aware that you didn't study as much for this test. Yeah, so you do it when you're studying, you do it while you're waiting with your friends for your food at lunch. It's a really good thing you don't have to make people aware of. So I think it'd be a good one to keep trying to practice a little bit more.
Okay, I'll try to do it.
Do you remember what we said last week about meditation?
Kind of.
Alright, what do you remember? And we'll start from there.
You just kind of think about stuff, and yeah.
That's a good start. Let's flesh that out a little bit more. So you don't actually have to really think about anything in specific. You just have to sit and think. And when you do that, you just be aware of where your mind goes, but don't follow down the tracks. Like, for me, example, when I sit and I meditate, I think about my dog, because I really like my dog at home. But I don't think about how I need to take him to the groomers, and what kind of food he's liking, and, the cute little dog we saw at the dog park last week. No, I just think of, I think about my dog. My dog must be important to me. And then I let it go and keep going. And it's really nice and peaceful just to sit and see how where your mind goes, and it makes you think a little bit easier next time. Does that make more sense than how we talked about it last week?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Good. I'm glad you gave that example. So do you think you're able to practice that for me?
Yeah, I'll try.
Alright, let's try at least once. And then before our next session, meditate at least once, and then do mindful breathing every day.
Okay.
Okay, good. And I'm really glad that you were more mindful of your thoughts. That's really important. So let's just keep doing that up, alright?
Okay.
Alright, perfect. And then we'll talk about some other stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Hey Stephanie.
Hi.
Alright. So it seems that last week we made a lot of headway with your mindful breathing. You said it was a big help to you before your big lacrosse game.
Oh yeah.
Good. I'm glad. So we got that under control. And we've had some really good experiences using your unique image, which I'm really glad that you have. So I think we're ready to move on to the next step. Is that okay? Alright. So we want to start maybe making some of your negative self-thoughts more positive. You mentioned a few sessions ago that because you were cognitively thinking through your thoughts, that you made some logic headway. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that's really good. But we're going to make it even a step further, and we're going to turn some of your negative thoughts into more positive. Remember how we talked about keeping that journal that you have in your bag in the front room?
Yeah.
All right. What are some of the thoughts you wrote down this week in your journal?
After my lacrosse game, I missed this shot, and I wrote down what I kind of thought, that I'm horrible at the game, but really missing a shot doesn't make me horrible at the game.
Yeah. Good. So just writing it down. You're already on the way, which is really good. So remember, on the second half of the page, I told you just to take a half page and leave a column and space next to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what that space is for. Next time that you have a thought like that, write next to it a more positive version of it. You gave a really good example last week when you let me flip through your journal. Do you remember when you didn't raise your hand in class? Can you tell me more about that experience?
Yeah, I knew the answer, and nobody else was raising their hand, so I should have raised my hand, but I didn't.
Yeah, and you were kind of down on yourself for that.
Yeah.
So this time, what's something that you could write more positive next to it?
I could write that it's good that I knew the answer, and I should try raising my hand next time.
Perfect. At least I knew the answer. It's a great one. And then a goal to raise your hand next time is right on top of it too. So let's try doing that throughout the week. At least 5 thoughts a day that you write down. I want you to write a positive thought with it, and we'll see how that helps you through it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good. Thanks, Stephanie. We'll see you next time.
See ya.